Alrighty, you guys, welcome back to a brand new episode here on
The ankle.
Hey Amber.
I hate you like I'm young.
This video is so raw, you guys. Fuck. Fuck me!
And that's when I noticed the cold breeze.
The ankle's a little mean.
My girlfriend behind my back was calling me Porcahontas.
So, we're going to do something a little bit different. I mean, not really. Whenever there was a breakup and more info was spilled afterwards, we did go and check it out, like with Destiny. Well, first off, thank you so much for tuning on in, you guys. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, like and subscribe, and comment. So, we are going to be checking out random content because we're going to look at Amber George Reed's and Rafe's friendship fallout. Now, this is part one because it is kind of like a multi-part thing. There was the first falling out and then the second falling out after Amber got Rafe to look after her cats for her. So we're going to look at the part one, at least up until the cats, because that's where we are now in the Big Cherry Retro React. But figured we'll just go over it, cover it, might as well, just to make sure we're all caught up there. But yeah, that's the plan, y'all. Thank you so much, as always. I truly do appreciate you guys, and once again, hope everyone's having a beautiful week. And with that, I don't want to waste any time. I mean, I figured we should just check this right out. Of course, you know, I'm going to do it right now. Whoopsies. Subscribe to random content, y'all. Now let's dive on into this, shall we? Don't forget to like, too. And let's dive right on in, guys. Shall we? Little disclaimer. The friendship and the fallout. So, Rafe and Beck dated originally. They broke up but remained friends for almost 10 years. Okay, so quite a bit of distance between Amber and Beck meeting. Rafe later on marries their current partner, Hannah. Okay. They were married when they were friends with Amber. Beck meets Amberlynn online. Oh, damn. Okay, so yeah. Beck introduced Amberlynn to Eric and Ricky, their family, Rafe and Hannah, in this order. Okay. Amberlynn, Rafe, and Hannah became quick friends, and ALR started including Rafe in the vlogs. Now, mind you, Beck was not aware that Rafe and Hannah had started hanging out with Amber at this point. Which, kind of weird, right? We did see this in the Big Cherry Retro Reacts.
I used to have a top. This has been broke. Do you still want it now that you see it up close?
That is the first vlog, too.
I don't. No. We're at a yard sale.
Bruh, that is such a good chair.
There's like this big yard sale thing.
It's the 25 yard sale.
Hi.
God damn.
What is this?
Okay, we did see this already with the dolls, yes.
Here's one. I've never seen it before.
It's just them at a yard sale, y'all. Nothing really, like, that important to the whole falling out storyline.
A cat that... I mean, I've been told I have too many...
Okay, and then Rafe started to appear on ALR's You Now. We also saw this.
...on the bottom of my tongue, but... Who is this? I just turned... I'm Rafe! Hi! Do I work? Not currently.
Oh my god, this whole conversation. And Amber's heavy breathing, too. We did note that.
I have back problems, and, a lot of social anxiety, surprisingly. Hi! Look, there's my hand!
Vlogging!
She's vlogging. Let's see. Put this in your vlog. It's so good. Thank you.
They love you.
Yes. I love the cussing. Oh, you're real as fuck. I am.
Yeah.
I'm very real. This is
Okay, yeah, we're gonna skip the cringe on that. Sorry, Rafe. Oh my god. Sorry, I thought the pixels was like just the dirt and grime of Amber. It does look dirty in there though.
I'm just hanging out with Hannah and Rafe. They're both in the bathroom, but Rafe needed to come here to find a stylist. We were gonna go to
I remember this.
Barnes and Noble, but we don't have one anywhere near us. So, Office Depot. What you looking at?
Jesus. Seriously. Alright, well I was looking at like Corel.
Corel?
It's paper.
Oh.
What?
Oh my god, Corel Painter. Jesus. That thing was annoying. Took a digital arts class in high school and college, and we had to use that. And it's so tricky. It's so tricky.
Oh my god.
I am a pencil and paper kind of guy.
Pokemon!
It's basically this pad thing that comes with a stylus, but it's just this pad that you can draw on. However, like you have to hold your hand a certain distance from it. Like it's a little confusing sometimes.
Drama.
Okay, Mom.
Can't believe I
Weird
didn't
knee.
clock that in the first time. Okay, this is all Office Depot.
Called Puff and Stuff.
We remember this. We just recently covered this. All right, this is a good little refresher, but we're not going to sit through all of it.
Side of the wall is.
And her filming inside of a head shop, yes, crazy.
Yes.
I'm surprised no one said anything.
Peter Mon is watching because he is life and I love him.
Rocky Top! Rocky Top!
I'm sorry.
Her name is Rafe and she's ready to rave.
I am so sorry.
Rocky Top, Tennessee.
Would you collaborate with Peter if he came to Lexington?
Yes,
That would be funner than fuck.
I'd be super nervous and shy, but I would legit do it.
I don't know who he is, so I
Amber
don't.
wouldn't do
How do you not know him?
shit.
You need to.
I'm sorry.
Get it, girl.
I'm sorry.
Go on there. Figure
Oh,
it
get a girl. She needs to get a girl.
Oh.
You know.
Let's see. Making videos. I can read that. I was all on Rocky Top down in the Tennessee hills. Ain't no smoggy smoke.
Listen, it's comforting. I'm not laughing at the singing. It's just like, what an iconic moment.
Rocky Top ain't no telephone bills. Once I had a girl on Rocky Top, half bear, other half cat. Wild as a mink, but sweet as on the top. I still dream about that. Up Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee.
I'm gonna make sure we have to fucking we have to leave this part in.
I've had years of cramped up city life stuck like a duck.
So right now I'm at Hannah and Rafe's. They asked if I wanted to stay
Thank God there's this. I don't think they asked.
tonight. So I said, Hannah and Rafe, we're gonna hang out. They asked if I wanted to stay the night tonight, so I just packed my bag for that. I just want to let everyone know.
Hold on, maybe we will have
Later,
to
Gator.
check out the part 2.
Don't hurt me.
Oh
You're such
God. Oh, remember.
No more.
Built like a dinosaur.
Oh my god. You're such a dork.
True that, Rafe.
Oh. Ooh. Dos queseques.
Oh my God. Oh my God. But again, Amber is like so shy, you guys.
Black on black on black on black.
Oh, of course you
When
would.
did I become such a blackie?
Don't say that.
Wait, what do you mean?
That doesn't sound good.
That's like you.
Okay, I do not want to defend Amber at all, but the way that she steps back and really takes a second before looking at Rafe, I think it's because Rafe turned to look at her and probably made like a huh face at her. I don't know though. I don't know. I think she was still ignorant as fuck for saying it.
An emo? Okay.
I'm not emo, but That's really cute, actually. That's super cute. Girl.
Girl, bye.
You can
Of course we have to leave that in there.
I legit carry a baseball bat in my car.
The bat.
24/7.
Yeah,
It's not a rollable slugger.
The
It's not
bat.
right.
something is dragging under the car.
It's some underpinning.
Rafe and Amber should have been put into one of those 24/7 content houses, right?
It's a covering for.
So,
Why do you say?
Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right, that was just a teaser, a little warm up. On 6, okay. Whoa. On 6th of July, 2017, both Amberlynn and Rafe went on You Now addressing the feud. Messy.
Why do you say her life revolves around food? Because that's all she would talk about. It's either Becky or food or YouTube.
I mean, I believe it.
Oh, can someone tell me what?
Oh, and this is courtesy of CXNT. I don't think they're around anymore, right? No. Amber got them taken down.
On between Amberlynn and Rafe? I'm confused. I talked to Eric, which if you guys watched the videos, Amberlynn was playing video games with him, and I was high. I was tripping pretty hard, and I talked about her because I didn't feel like I knew her. Even though I had spent so much time with her, I didn't feel like I honestly knew Amberlynn, the real
Okay. Valid.
Amberlynn, and that's what we were talking about. And he went and ran his mouth, and I don't know.
I do find it telling that Amber decided to overlook the fact that Eric was also talking shit. I mean, it's not like Rafe would have just been having this conversation by themselves.
Sad, because now me and Becky and Hannah. Well,
And that's the reason. That's the reason why. Because she would then leverage that against Beck and say, well, you can't be friends with them anymore. Nearly lifelong friends.
of course, me and Hannah are fine, but Becky's not talking to us. Let's see. Miss Holly said, "Do you think that you two could rekindle your friendship, or is it too far gone?" Hold on, let me scroll.
I mean, girl, save yourself the mental anguish, but I truly think the only reason Amber rekindled a friendship with them was to have someone to look after the cats. Only reason why.
Let me scroll. It's too far gone at this point. I'm sorry to hear Becky is upset. I get it, but yeah, I tried to.
I mean, how many of y'all cat owners have had someone, another cat owner, who maybe you haven't talked to them in a while. All of a sudden they stop by and, oh, could you look after our cat for just a few days? A few days turns into a few weeks, turns into, you need to come get your cat.
Amberlynn, I tried to, explain to her that was just stuff that I was venting. I thought it was in confidence. And
I only share that story because it happened to one of my friends.
I don't know. Amberlynn wants it to be about her. Give, and nothing in return. Yeah. Yeah, when we went to Pride, all she, from our house all the way to Lexington and back, she only gave us like $10 for gas. And we bought her water and snacks and stuff.
I believe it.
And she was like, oh, it's 10 enough? And Hannah just looked at me and I was like,
the girl that was making thousands on YouTube, dude. That's crazy.
that's fine. And then the next time we stopped for gas, Becky filled up the tank. So,
Well, of course. Becky, who works hard for their money, of course.
friends? No, I don't really think that we are friends. I apologize. I told her why I said those things and what happened. And
Sounds fair.
she just was really angry and pissy sounding over via text. And
I bet.
she just kept going over and over and over about it. And I said, I'm sorry. I can't take back the things that I said, but I wish I could. What was said, like what happened, can you explain? Yeah, I can explain. Oh my God, the TV was still
Please do.
Yikes. But, I said that I didn't know her. I said I didn't like her because I didn't.
Ooh.
Like she was a real person. Like I didn't actually get to talk to the real Amber Lynn. I was talking to some sort of facade.
Isn't that ironic? I mean, isn't it? That's probably the biggest complaint that Amber gets nowadays is people still feel like they don't know the real Amber. Like, she presents one thing on YouTube and then it's completely different behind the scenes.
And if anybody wonders why I look hunchback, it's because I'm leaning on a chair and all hunched up and hunched over.
I don't care, Rafe.
But I said that I didn't like her. She was annoying. That she had things that I didn't like about her personality. And I made...
She's fake. Why are you mad at Amber and not Eric? I mean, she's allowed to be... Sorry, they are allowed to be, like, mad. I don't even think they're mad at Amber. It's just, it is what it is. And they said point blank, like, I just feel like I don't know her.
Said some names that I didn't mean at the time. I was inebriated.
Oh, wait, that's right. That's right. She did call her, Hamberlin. That's where that comes from, is Rafe. So...
High.
I know damn well Eric was nearly pissing his fucking pants cackling at it too. So he isn't innocent in it either. I always thought... Listen, truth be told, I think Ricky is indifferent to a lot of the bullshit. Eric, however, seems to be, like, real messy with it. So, yeah, I think Ricky just kind of goes along with whatever mess Eric makes.
And, see, that's... I wish I wouldn't have talked like that when I was high.
I think that's fair.
Did I say? Let's see,
It's also fair for Amber to not accept the apology. That's fine, too.
I don't even really remember exactly what I said, just the basis. Yeah, it's really dumb. I wish he wouldn't have just ran and told, Amberlynn was like, oh my gosh.
No, very that.
I didn't like her either. And...
Who?
I think he was purposely driving a wedge. But... Oh, Amberlynn is here. Amby, you want to talk?
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, if you want to talk, I don't care. I'm sorry about the stuff that I said.
I feel like that's a very genuine and mature person saying that. Alright, now, I can't even fully remember if that's all of it before the cat situation. So, their second part is right here. Let's check it out. Sorry, random, I'm just gonna skip, I'm sorry. Okay,
so
yes.
The very beginning.
We need to see this. I can envision this, like this picture image right here is familiar, but I can't fully remember the conversation.
I started dating Becky, and I knew Becky had a lot of people in her life that she truly loved and cared about, and she wanted me to be a part of that because she wanted to get serious with me, which totally is understandable.
I mean, looking back now, in hindsight, we know Beck really was not interested in you that strongly, but...
So the first people that I really met in her life were Eric and Ricky, which I only actually met them one time, and then we didn't see each other for like weeks and weeks. And then I ended up meeting her family, and then I ended up meeting Hannah and Rafe. And me and Hannah and...
Oh, wow, so she actually met Ricky first? Okay. Eric, I don't know.
We all clicked so fast, which was really weird.
So weird. It's not like I was mirroring.
It kind of felt like I've known them for a while. And...
See, that's interesting, and I think it's laying the groundwork for the victim narrative. She's a victim against this with Rafe. She didn't do anything wrong. Like, her being like, oh, we just instantly clicked, you know? Making it seem like they got to know each other so quickly. But here's Rafe and Eric saying they both feel like they don't know her.
I was able to be myself around them, open up around.
We also know how fucking delusional Amber is.
And I was like, this is great, because these people have been in Becky's life for a very long time. So, after we met for the first time ever, like, things were so well that they messaged me, and they were asking, you know, do you want to hang out? Blah, blah, blah. So we all decided we were going to go out for sushi. And as the days went on, we ended up hanging out more. And then they started saying, you know, Amberlynn, why don't you come stay the night here? Like, there was proof, like, on You Now, actually, the first time ever that I stayed the night at Rafe's house was because me and Rafe were just sitting on You Now, and she literally was like, hey, do you want to stay the night? And I'm like, really? Like, it was really random, and I wasn't expecting it. So, from that point on, we just became very close, and,
See, I'm not buying all this. I'm just not.
I thought we were becoming really good friends, because that's what it felt like. I was able to tell her stuff and just be myself, and I thought this was great for Becky, because Becky's really close to me. She's also really close to them. So, fast forward to the Now drama. Oh, by the way, might I say, when I would hang out with Hannah and Rafe, like, they would constantly say, oh my god, Amberlynn, I love you. Like, Amberlynn, you're the best. Amberlynn, let's always hang out, like, this and that. Like,
That's also them just being nice. I agree, maybe they shouldn't. If they don't really feel that way, then they shouldn't say those things, but it's also just being nice.
I was giving that back to them. I was like, oh my god, I love you guys too. Like, I remember it was so stupid.
Giving it back to them makes it almost sound like you really didn't reciprocate the feelings. You were just, once again, mirroring it.
Literally, we were in the middle of Walmart, and I was like, I don't know what I would do without you guys. Because it got to that point where I really thought we were all good friends. Turns out, it was fake as fuck.
On your part, I believe it.
I'm going to explain why. Me, Hannah, and Rafe all decided to come over to Eric and Ricky's. And that was the second time I ever met Eric and Ricky. And I knew that Eric already was very weary of the people that Becky brought into his life.
Shady.
I totally understand that. Like, I have trust issues as well, and I'm right there with him, and I completely get that. But,
making it sound like it was Beck's fault for bringing in someone new. Like, he can have trust issues. It doesn't fall on Beck.
For some reason, Hannah was acting really weird towards... Not Hannah, sorry. Rafe was...
I mean, maybe you were making people uncomfortable and crossing some boundaries.
Very weird towards me while we were hanging out with Eric and Ricky. I was kind of letting it slide. And then I started remembering some of the things that how she would act with just me. I felt like she was very snark and rude sometimes. And I kind of just let it go in one ear and out the other, because I didn't want to believe, like, that Rafe was a rude person, because I really...
Mind you, Amber sees rudeness as calling out stuff that she says or does. Mind you. It's the same issue she had with Destiny. Destiny was just more kind of, like, cut and dry about it.
Me and her to be good friends. So, yeah, we ended up all hanging out. And then, I think it was, like, a week later, I don't really quite remember, Hannah and Rafe, and then...
See, that concerns me that she's using #girls as a, like, tag thing. Weird.
Coming back over to Eric and Ricky's, and they all hung out, and me and Becky were off doing our own thing. So, let's flash forward a couple days.
Flash forward.
Me and Becky end up coming over to... Okay, if you guys are confused, Becky lives with Eric and Ricky.
Fucking hurry
so
up.
we ended up
Oh my god. I didn't think that this was going to be, like, most of it.
And we were all sitting down, just, like, talking, and Eric brought up the point of like, Amberlynn, I am a little weary. I want to get to know you. You're a big question mark, et cetera, which is understandable.
So it's understandable when Eric says it, but when Rafe says it, then it's too much. Okay. I think it's because there was some criticism of weight in there, and I guarantee you Eric isn't going to tell you the jokes he made.
So he wanted me to stay here for a few days so he can get to know me more.
Yeah, I bet.
So, as we're talking, he started mentioning to both Becky and I, like, I understand y'all have been hanging out with Hannah and Rafe a while, which I want to say I did. I spent a lot of days with them, and
not too many that we saw, to be fair.
Came very close. And so Eric, which I am very grateful for, he was like, I feel like we need to talk and clear the air, and I need to tell you some things that they said about you guys, both me and Becky. And might I add, they have...
That's shady on Eric. Because, listen, if someone will run around and talk shit and then tell the other person, you better believe that they're going to keep doing that with everyone. And
Hannah and Rafe have been Becky's best friends for a very long time. I'm talking like over like 10 years. Like, it's been a very long time.
So you just had to split that up. There was no, let's be mature about this. No.
And Rafe was even talking shit about Becky. And Becky has never talked shit about them, or at least never to me. I've never heard her ever.
I don't know. We didn't hear anything from Rafe about saying anything about Beck, other than maybe Beck's a bit of a pushover. I don't even think Beck would argue with you on that anymore.
Anything bad about these girls. So, but it turns out that Rafe was saying that she doesn't like me, and that just all these really mean things about me.
So mean.
That she doesn't know who I really am. And I sat there days with her telling her who I was, and we got to know each other. It was just very easy with her, it felt like. I paid for gas constantly. I have given them money just to give them money, because
doesn't sound like it.
Neither of them have jobs. The only job that they have is...
I thought Hannah worked.
Taking care of Rafe, or Hannah's grandma.
That's a job, Amber. Someone can be paid to be a caretaker. You wouldn't know about that because you still have yet to pay Beck.
I have never treated them bad, not for a freaking second. I've always been there for them. I have paid for several meals, like... hung out for almost like a week straight, and every single time we did anything, or every single time we ate anything, it was because of me. I add, she legit...
Well, who was the one probably begging out to go out and eat, Amber?
Made fun of my weight. Like, she, was making fun of me. And
well, maybe... I don't know. Well, Amberlynn, okay. But saying that all you really think about is food isn't inherently untrue, and it also isn't inherently fat-phobic.
I'll show you. I can't really show you, but I'll tell you. So I guess Eric and Ricky had a bunch of pasta, and
no.
I was down.
Put the spaghetti down, Amber.
I was sitting with Hannah, I think, and everyone was getting pasta, and Rafe came down with pasta for Hannah as well. And all four of them were going to start eating. And I was fine with that because, I don't know, I didn't really feel that hungry. I was just like, what? And then Eric comes down with pasta for me. And he was like, oh, I figured I'd get you some pasta since we're all eating. And I was just like, oh, thank you. And Rafe looks at me and goes, oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart. I totally forgot about you, or I would have gotten you some. And at the time, I was like, oh, it's okay. I love you, girl. It's totally fine. Because I didn't know any of this. Turns out that...
Well, to be fair, Amber, you can never read the room anyways.
I was upstairs getting pasta. She looked at Eric and literally said, don't tell Amberlynn about Eric's husband.
Well, Amber, now we know. They had proper concern about the pasta, okay? Put the spaghetti down.
We never ever start drama. We have always been done dirty. It's just.
Oh, I bet. Boys, you're messy. Stop. It's okay. It's okay. Just own up to it.
I'm sick of people going off and running their mouth about us.
Oh,
I'm just tired
God.
of Sarah.
He's sick of it, do you hear? He's sick of it. Sorry.
Thank you, Lace Velvet.
No, it's stupid because it's just we don't bother nobody. Eric started this whole YouTube thing to help his anxiety. And
Oh. Okay, Ricky does seem to be fed up and done with it. I'll give him that. Like I said, Ricky, I think, since he's the only working one, is like, I'm too employed for all this.
Sarah wants to ride on other people's coattails. Hey, that's her prerogative. I can guarantee you that's not my husband's.
Oh!
It's the most genuine motherfucker you guys will ever fucking meet.
Hannah and Rafe were hanging, all four of us were hanging out. You and Becky.
You know what? That's a diehard. That's a diehard. I've always kind of been a Ricky stan. Not gonna lie.
Out that weekend, they came over. We hung out with them, and then we started talking about you. And I admitted this to you. I said, I was like, I don't like her. And then Rafe responds with, "Ooh, I know you didn't like her. I knew you didn't like her. I don't like her either." And I said, well, let me correct myself. I'm not going to say I don't like her. I'm just going to say I don't know her. And that was my exact words, but I told you that. And I said that
you told me.
Okay.
I told you that.
Still odd. Still odd that you would run to someone that you basically just met and said, like, oh, it takes me a while to trust someone, versus someone that you've known for quite a while.
And I said that to you. I said what I told you. The difference is that everybody's on here saying that I'm fake too, and I tattled.
Yeah, you did, and you are. And I think it was kind of for clout a bit.
How is that me being tattled, and how is that me being fake? You spent a week with her, then she literally came the weekend, right after you spent a week with her, came over and hung out with me and Ricky, and was literally talking shit about you.
Okay, Eric, don't get your pantyhose in a twist, miss, okay? Christ.
How does that make me fake, though, when she came over here and said you...
Well, because obviously Rafe was confiding in you how they felt.
...and she didn't know nothing about you and was talking about you and calling you fat. I never called you fat.
No, I know.
I may have said that I didn't like you and I didn't know you because of who you are, but that doesn't... I didn't talk shit. I didn't call you names. I didn't call you Hamperlin like she did. I didn't...
I know you laughed. I know you laughed.
I did not do none of that, so no.
Right.
The live stream is 1 hour and 23 minutes. You can check it all out at CXNT's channel. Again, I don't think that channel's up anymore. Maybe. I don't know. We ain't doing that. The drama does not end. Rafe and Amber are friends again. Now we are at this point in the Retro React, so I'm hesitant to continue. We'll see. Hold on.
We're here visiting Hannah and Rafe. I just want to show
Okay, we just saw this in the Retro React, so we're going to end it here. But we will come back to this just as a quick little touch-up, I guess, for... Or no, should we just do it? Should we just... Let's just... Fuck it. Let's just finish it so that we know what happens. How about that?
walkway. I just think it's the coolest. I don't know.
Very Friday the 13th.
I love it. So neat. Oh. That's creepy.
Good Lord, Amber.
Look at the front of her. Look at her.
We just saw this.
Prettier. I think this is my outfit for the day. All black, but I'm wearing a...
So, Amber, it's not weird that Rafe has dolls? Okay, just wanted to check.
Thin, loose floral cardigan.
Ugh.
It's like a kimono cardigan. Yeah, it's like a kimono cardigan, so...
Bruh. Where? Kimono where?
You guys can't really...
Maybe Komodo dragon.
Face, but hello.
Oh, God.
And here's Rafer's.
Oh, hi.
Huh? What's wrong?
I'm not putting on makeup.
Without. So is this one.
Jesus. Ear splitting. Oh my god. Look at her hauling. Hauling.
Friends, has anyone said hello to you?
Would you? Sorry. Oh, Jesus. With every single freaking option there is there, you'd think she'd try something else. Oh, Amber, come on.
What are you stealing my food for?
Brother, you're asking to lose a fucking finger. Look at her. Look at her. Oh, don't do that. See? No, she'll literally stab someone.
Tomato.
Don't you dare touch her food.
Thing. I know. I'm just being
Jesus.
I'm always told do what you're good at. So I followed my dreams.
Yeah, definitely.
You're good at butt.
I know I'm good.
What? Amber, only thing you're good at is eating, and even then, it seems like you struggle. Ew. I hate when she does that fucking tongue thing. She uses it to, like, scoop stuff off of the fork, then with also using her top teeth. Ugh. I hate it. Yeah.
That's great.
Biting down on her tongue. It's gross. Jesus.
You guys.
Breathe, Amber. Breathe. Come up for air.
Yeah, I ordered vanilla ice cream, and this is what they gave me. Like, look. I'm scared.
Is this the original? I asked for... They gave me chips, but I asked for an apple. Definitely.
Look.
Bitch, bye. Bye.
And it's literally comes with more chocolate.
Oh, that looks good.
Comes with a label full of chocolate.
That's a gravy boat.
I'm pumped though. Like,
Okay,
Girl,
so
of course
is that
you
the Hot
are.
Tub
Shut up.
Sunday?
mhm.
It's 8:50.
This... Rafe, is that the hot fudge sundae? Amber, mm-hmm. Yeah, true. Wait, let's go back.
Like,
Okay, so is that the Hot Fudge Sunday?
mhm.
It's 8:50.
This is $8.50, y'all. 3. Okay, I
Okay.
not finished it. So I gave the rest to Hannah and Rafe. It was like
Ew.
pretty tasty. It's just the chocolate was super, super rich.
What?
And I'm just like not into that.
Girl, what?
There's a big subject going on. A lot of people think that I am friends with Rafe and Hannah again. And when I kept saying friends,
It was just when you needed them to look after the cats. That's it. And you weren't going to take them back because they're not a priority to you, just like they still aren't now. You weren't going to take them back until Rafe was going to get them fixed. And then you flew in. And I say them just because I'm not sure which one. I think it was Rarity that she was going to have spayed.
you know, in my vlog when the car got messed up, I was like, oh, friends. Like, I didn't say who it was. And it is Hannah and Rafe.
What?
But there's a big conspiracy. I need to drink water. I don't know what I'm saying.
Her with the fucking water jug. Girl.
Drink that water.
But you guys, she wasn't raised knowing how to drink water. No one taught her.
Conspiracy or like rumor going around where people are saying that we only had Hannah and Rafe to call, so that's why we called them, because they were our last like option. And
True.
everything about that statement is completely false. I want to be here to tell you guys exactly what happened. So there is a
Brother, by this point her credibility was fucking shot, so it really didn't matter.
lot that goes on behind the scenes that you guys don't see because I don't vlog everything. People misconstrued. I'm just gonna like stop talking. People
She's a writer.
things, okay? And people make it what they want and they judge you for your decisions and stuff. And I just want to say it's actually been a while now that Rafe actually contacted me, and we ended up texting each other, and I'm not going to go into detail what was said, but everything is good. I just don't think it's anyone's business like last time. I don't want any drama around this, and we wanted to keep our friendship private, and so we did for a while. Becky and I have stayed the night over there. We've hung out with them several different times, and it's all been private. It has not been posted on the internet or anything like that.
I think all the drama was fake. I think the cat stuff was real. I don't think Amber's that calculated. And with how terrible Amber is, I believe it. I believe all the things that Rafe had to say. I mean, it's all the things that we say now, to be honest. But, yeah, so we just got a little bit ahead. But that's good, so we can just kind of keep on moving, just understand, what really was the Rafe drama about. I'm sure most of y'all probably know, but just in case, I needed a bit of a refresher. So, hey, they did leave out, like, the cat stuff, but who knows? But, yeah, let me know your thoughts, guys. I mean, at this point, it really is, like Tammy said, rinse, cycle, repeat, or whatever. Because, like, it's just the same shit constantly, over and over and over. And with just different people. And they all say the same thing about her. Anyways, y'all, that's her shit. Good luck with that, poops. Still dealing with it all these years later. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for tuning on in. As always, I truly do appreciate y'all. And I hope everyone's having a beautiful and wonderful day. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Like and subscribe. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care.